Hello and welcome to ZYouth Online. My name is Derek Crawford and I'm the youth pastor here at Zion. This week, if you didn't know, is Thanksgiving. It's the week of Thanksgiving, as you might be able to guess because I have a turkey on my head. It could just be hiding a bad hair day, or maybe it's just the new fashion accessory that you all need, but either way, we're gonna rock it for this video. And so today, I wanna start by talking about Thanksgiving, what it meant to me. Growing up, I come from a divorced family, and both my parents got remarried, and so my family is huge. Like there's tons of us, and so holidays get weird. Holidays get kind of strange because of all the different locations you have to go to, all the different families you have to see, and not have to, get to. Like I want to see them, and so Thanksgiving was always my stepmom's family. That's where we always would go. That's the place that we would get to go. And the food would be awesome. Like it was the best food ever. And we would just sit around and just talk and be in fellowship with one another and just catch up. And it was such a cool time. It was such a cool experience to get to do. And I love that. It's some of my best memories. Thanksgiving's never really been my favorite holiday. I like food, but I like food year-round. So, but it is a good holiday, and I do like to think about those days of like just hanging out with family. This year's going to look a little different for a lot of us with what's going on in the world. Some of us aren't meeting, or we might be meeting, but it'll be looking different. It'll be a little bit strange. And so in this week, I want you to kind of just sit in this idea of like, how can you still experience this idea of Thanksgiving in this new context, in this different world that we're living in. And so last week we talked about blessings and what it meant to bless others and receive blessing. And so I want you to do that this week. I want you to reflect on what are the blessings that God has put on your life? What are the things that if you look around, if you look at your family, you look at your friends, maybe it's the job you work at, maybe it's school, maybe whatever it might be, how have you been blessed? Where are things that you can just sit back and be grateful for? Sit back and have gratitude over. And then, what are the things that you can give thanks back to God for? Thinking about those blessings that you received, how do you give that thanks back to God? How do you sit in these moments and do that? And so as you go into the week, and if you do get a chance to see family, if you don't, how can you share your blessings with others? How can you share that, even if it's not physically sharing a blessing, but how can you bless others? How can you be there for other people? How can you connect with people on a day when they might feel disconnected? What role can you play in that? Because here's the thing, you might be kids, you might not think that this is your job, and it's not. But we all have an opportunity. We all have steps we can take to make that into a reality, to bless other people's lives. And so I hope you get a chance this week to do that. And please share them with me next week when you see me. I'd love to hear about your stories, about how you've been able to be a blessing in other people's lives or how they've blessed yours. And so thank you so much. I hope you have an awesome holiday, and I hope maybe you get to wear a turkey on your head, or at least get to eat some. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time. I don't have a turkey dance.